Welcome on into Out and About mini episode 13. We are here in the radio room today with my guest, Pat McAuliffe.
Nice job, Joe. It's a hell of an intro.
From Boston. And we're joined by our special guest, Stephen Cheah from the Orient.
Yep. Stephen, welcome on into the show. We chose to have Stephen on the show today because we are doing a new segment with him.
Yeah.
It's called Offensive Line. For those of you who don't know what Stephen Cheah is,
who Stephen Cheah is?
Who Stephen Cheah is.
Both.
He's a guy here who used to work on the business floor, who recently made the transition to content. He hosts he is a co-host of The Yak, which is every day at 1 p.m. on YouTube. What else do you do?
Fantasy Football Factory, which is on the Barstool Sportsbook YouTube, and then The Bracket, which is once a week on the Lights Camera Barstool feed.
Why do they keep you in the room sometimes behind the glass?
That's confusing.
So I've produced the show for a long time, and now I mainly do social. Like once I was out for a bit, and TJ was covering, and once I saw how good at like the TriCaster TJ was, I was like, TJ's way, but like the show would be better with TJ doing this. So I just moved to full social.
Well, I moved to full bottom recently, though, so I'm also doing a recent transition.
Are you nervous to have Cheah in here? We seem off right now. You seem a little bit nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm nervous because normally he's behind the glass, and you know.
Are you nervous if I do this?
No, but I am.
Whoa!
What do you do? Oh my god. Well, not for nothing. No, he sits across from us, and he is always eating a very, very lean diet. The other day, I saw him. He had steamed bison, or just what is it called, ground bison, and something else healthy. I forget, but he eats very healthy. And that's why he goes to the bathroom so cleanly.
And you've helped him wipe?
Yeah.
God, this is a distracting room to be in, huh? All these people walking by.
Well, you know, what's her name? Charli D'Amelio?
Yeah,
Her and her whole family were here early, and everyone's getting up in arms. I didn't understand what the big hoopla was. When I brought my father here, no one showed the fanfare quite as much as they did with those D'Amelios.
The D'Amelios are really...
Did you get to meet them, Stephen?
No, they came outside the Yak. They were kind of just doing photos there for a couple minutes. I don't know anything about them, so it'd be a little bit disingenuous. But someone confirmed they're like the most famous family outside of maybe the Kardashians.
Family outside of the Kardashians? Really?
I thought
someone said. I don't
the
know
Clintons?
if it's true.
Biden's, the Bushes, the Putins.
the Browns,
the Muammar Gaddafis of Egypt.
Probably.
Let me ask you a question, Stephen.
Of course.
How do you see like a spot opening up on the Yak and them asking me to do it?
Okay.
I feel like that Kate has the first spot on the rotation because she's not official, but like
that's just
and it's not going to be great getting me under the wet wheel anyway because I don't like to get wet. I'm like a cat.
You know he doesn't shower.
I don't shower.
Period. It's disgusting.
No. I mean, I use wet wipes if I need to, but it's like, and I don't smell. I don't exude sweat or heat. I do sweat.
That's real?
Yeah, he actually doesn't shower.
I don't shower. I will.
You don't take a bath either.
I thought he was kidding.
No, I will shower. I will shower if I have to. Like if a guy's coming over, I will shower. If I have to go somewhere and my hair doesn't look good, I'll shower because my hair will look better if I wash it. But as far as like
how many times a year?
A year, I'm being honest.
Yeah. Oh. Be honest.
Like 20.
Oh, a year?
Maybe.
You shower 20 times a year?
It's a lot. Some cultures don't
even say 90.
No, I'm going to say honestly. I'd probably say that
shower 20 times a month, more than that.
Easily.
I'm going to say I don't. Let me see.
40 to 50 easily.
Let me see. The last time I showered was the other day when the guy came over. But now I probably won't do it again until he comes over again. No,
Why do you not like the shower? You just don't like to get wet?
I hate getting wet.
Why though?
I don't know.
You don't feel like sticky and gross and oily?
No.
And that's just because you don't sweat?
Yeah, I don't like to exude much effort or energy in anything I do. But no, I try to tease myself to get more showering time. So I'll buy like really expensive soaps, and I want to use a soap. So I only shower just to use my soap that I bought because I feel luxurious. But
that's why your soaps last so long.
Yeah.
Sound off in the comments. How often do you shower?
Do you shower every single day?
This is going to go on the main account. I can feel.
You shower every single day?
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like very seldomly there's a Saturday or something where I get caught up and kids are up early or something like that, and I don't have the time to.
I came from a really
times a year at least.
Easily, yeah.
I had a really rough childhood. I came from a broken home, so it's like we were very poor growing up. So I think it's just instilled in me that
you don't waste the water bill.
Yeah,
that's well, you're wealthy now, thank God.
His parents are still together. Just the shower was broken.
Oh, sore subject. You want to let him know?
My father's bisexual.
And?
Dead.
No.
My mother's
Anywho, Cheah, we're doing a bit with you. It's going to be on social. It's called Offensive Line. Now, that's a dual meaning. Offensive line meaning the offensive line of a football team, and also offensive line, which is what we tend to do on this show.
I think it's spelled the same way.
Spelled the same way. So what we wanted to do was I've tried to explain to Joey exactly what this is, and we're still working out the
O-line.
But basically, we're going to pick, Joey and I are each going to pick like a lock of the week based on the line on the Barstool Sportsbook, who we think is going to win. We're going to parlay them together. We're going to have a shareable bet slip that we're going to tweet out so you guys can bet with us. Cheah is going to be our guide through all this madness because Stephen Cheah knows football better than just about anyone in the office, statistic-wise. Now, he has been accused of being a robot, but we're not going to get into that today. So, Cheah, why don't you explain to Joey what a line is, how to bet, who he should be looking for, what he should be looking for when he places a bet, because I think that you guys are on two different pages when it comes to strategy with Offensive Line, our new show airing this weekend.
Sure.
It's more of a social clip.
Yeah. It's a minute, but
my question is, first of all, when I'm picking something, am I picking a person or a team?
Can be either.
Yeah.
So there's two types of bets you can bet on: a team, or I guess three types. There's a team point total, which I know Big Cat and Dave do a lot with over-unders, where you can just kind of loosely follow the game and you're rooting for a total point mark. So I think the over-under tomorrow
at the end of the game.
Yes. So it's like 52.5, or you could do like, first half or first quarter or something like that. They break it down in every way you could possibly slice it.
Points, which may be confusing.
So that allows for like no ties. So sometimes it'll be like on the nose, like 52, and you can get a push, which, everyone's refunded, but you can bet on the point total. That is one type.
Is this all on the Barstool Sports betting app?
Barstool Sportsbook, yes.
Sportsbook. I have it downloaded. It's actually very easy to navigate, even for someone I don't know how to do it. They make it set up. I don't really know which bets are going to be correct, but I was easy to navigate, and I was able to kind of figure out what's what easily, even if I didn't really know sports.
Yep. Yeah, it is a sleek.
That's an ad.
But you can also bet on the team to win. So one team is typically going to be better than the other. They're very seldomly exactly even. So there's going to be something called a spread. So if tomorrow the Bills are playing the Rams.
I love Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's a big boy.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy. He's a thick boy.
I'll give it. Speaking of bison,
He likes
the Buffalo.
Buffalo Bison.
Is Buffalo bison?
Buffalo Bills, but
Is bison a buffalo?
yeah, kind of.
He likes Dan Vitale, Gronk,
Yes.
and
Vitale,
Josh
yes.
Allen.
Dan Vitale drafted by the Bucks.
He likes
Yep.
Naya, who was the woman who catfished Manti Te'o.
Yes.
That's who he's going to be for Halloween.
Wasn't it?
Their dead name? Are you trying to use their dead name in our program?
Do not use their dead name, Cheah. I swear to God, Cheah.
That's with an L.
Do not use the dead name.
Okay. But anyway,
Thank you.
so there's going to be a spread built in.
Flip that.
So for tomorrow's game, it's a 2.5 point spread. So
Who's playing?
Here's hoping.
the Bills and the Rams.
Okay.
So the bookmakers are saying the Bills are a better team by 2.5 points.
I agree.
You can either bet you can bet the spread, or you can bet money line, which is just a team to win straight up, but the odds are going to be different. So that's just the general, either the team or the score. And then there's prop betting, where you can bet on individual players to get over a certain number of either passing yards, passing
Fumbles.
touchdowns. You can't bet on fumbles.
He could do Josh
interceptions
Allen.
you
I
can.
want 150 yards throwing for Josh
Yeah, I think
Allen.
his over under is like 275.5 right now. So you can do over under that.
Oh my God.
Over under passing touchdowns 1.5. There's a lot of
Ooh.
Is someone going to prep me that week and let me know what I'm supposed to be talking about or guessing about?
Cheah.
Yeah, I'll sit with you.
Okay. Privately?
Sure. At our desks. Which are
What if you wanted a room, maybe a private room?
No, I don't want to do that to him.
No.
That's not nice. He's very
What to him? I was saying you want a private room.
for a private. My friend's here.
Caleb. He's really conditioned his hair, huh? And there's Rhea.
It's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
Smash or pass?
What's that?
Smash or pass? Caleb.
Caleb?
Yeah.
Smash. He's like one of the hottest guys in the office.
He is.
Speaking of, there's Nate.
So I'm excited about this. I'm really getting to college football right now because I'm a Gators fan. My friends and family all went to Florida, so I'm a fan of the Swamp. So I watched the game last time they played on Saturday, and we won the game against Utah, which was really very exciting because
Is that BYU? Utah?
No, because Utah is in the top 7. He's ranked 7, and we're not even ranked top 25. But we showed them.
Who is this? What the fuck? Where are you getting this from?
Go Gators! I learned it from my lesbian friend Casey Smith.
Oh. Interesting. There's Uncle D.
Oh yeah, he's wearing a suit today. So I'm excited for that. And I was on Lowering the Bar yesterday, and we're talking about like who's my favorite people this time. But I have to go on the websites and go through the thing called a roster, and that has all the pictures of the cute guys on there, and you can pick which guy you like the best, and then that's how you watch on the football game.
Very true.
So I have to go through the rosters still, but I'm excited to see who my top picks are. Last year it was Josh Allen because obvious reasons, but I'm looking for some new meat, some fresh meat this season. So it's going to affect my scoring. Going forward on offensive line.
It's going to affect the score.
O-line.
Can we clip all that together? It's going to affect my scoring on the offensive line.
Now, O-line stands for offensive line. And what does offensive line guys do? Protect.
Nice, Joe. New game. Maybe there is a spot on the Yak after all.
Well,
are we going to just do Sunday games for this? Or are we going to do Thursday? I think Sunday. It's got to be just like a weekend. Right? Thursday night, or it can be anything.
It's you, yeah, whatever.
This is coming out on Friday, so we can't do tomorrow's game, which is the Bills.
Yeah, so Sundays make sense.
So Sundays make sense. So we'll have to revisit.
Sure.
Perhaps later this week.
revisit.
We'll have to revisit later this week. Now, we were supposed to have voicemails on the show.
But Sandra didn't do it in time. The real reason is I got called upon to make a lot of money tomorrow doing Snoopy's makeup, so we had to fast forward everything. So I ruined Marty's day because Marty can't be here. We're stuck with Cheah. I'm like kidding. She's not even here.
Oh, there she is. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, there she is. I couldn't see her behind that big trucker hat. Gia's here, and thank God. But Marty wasn't able to come today. I'm making people stay late. I'm ruining everyone's lives just so I can make a buffalo nickel.
It was like
doing Snoopy's makeup for something.
Marty was like, "Let's do it at 5:30," and it was like, "Oh my God!"
I start drinking at 4, so it's like,
5:30
that's not
p.m.
going
we
to
have
work.
to do it, which is kind of a crazy thing to say. So doing a little bit early, but in lieu of voicemails, Stephen, we wanted to open the floor to you.
Sure.
To go ahead and ask us any questions you had about us. We have a live show coming up at Laugh Boston, which you may have questions about. So the floor is yours. Anything you'd.
Are we your only 2 gay friends, or you do have others?
Yes.
As far as like friends I keep in contact
Well,
with.
as close of friends as we are. Like we're very close, obviously. So it's like any other friends are as close as we are with you.
Yeah, I've known Pat for a couple of years. So
No, you can't pick him. He's already one of the gays. You have to pick another one. Do you have any other gay friends?
Yeah,
The little sass.
Sass.
KB after 3 beers.
Yeah. KB brings strangers back to his room and just stays with them for hours.
Is that true?
Yes.
What do you mean?
That was at the Super Bowl. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
At the Super Bowl, we had the whole hotel.
Is it a guy or girl?
Guys.
Oh, it was a drug dealer.
No.
You think it was something else going on?
I don't know. It's very weird, but like he had a door facing this like big common area pool, and then he brought a bunch of fans just back to his place, and they were there for hours. And then he came out with them, and everyone was like, "What are you doing?"
With a lisp and a limp?
I can't confirm. I didn't see him actually come out, but it was the talk of the town the next day.
Kyle.
Very interesting.
Yeah. But overall questions. Pat, I've asked you this before, and I do not know how I don't know the appropriate PC way to say this, but in your guys' community, if you're going out, I know that like Grindr exists and is popular, but how do you know if somebody is a pitcher or catcher? So if you like a guy,
Steven,
it's hard to know.
Joey, I'll let you take the floor.
Well, it's everyone's kind of fluid right now, but they'll let you know if they're a bottom. They're gonna let you know right ahead of time because they're not want to chance anything when you're coming in between them and that dick. So if like you're going out there, they're gonna be like, just so you know, I'm a bottom, because like the worst thing you can do is get in bed with another bottom and they're sitting there bumping butts together like nothing's gonna happen. And not one. If you're a real bottom, you're not stepping up to the plate. Your dick is there just to pee with. Like you don't use your dick otherwise for anything
At all?
I mean, what do bottoms use their dick for?
I don't know. Nothing.
Now, Sandra's dick was binded from a young age.
Speaking of binding.
Speaking of bottoms, I feel like I know the answer to this, but I can't confirm. If you are a bottom and you're getting the business from behind, are you chubbed up? Are you like hard as a rock?
If it's not too big, you are. Because it'll be painful. But if it's feeling just right, it feels good, you can come without touching your dick.
You don't want to be disrespectful.
Really?
That's like disrespectful to be limp while he's inside you, flaccid while he's inside.
But if it's like if you're in pain, it's like, because I've had times when it was just like completely soft and like went back in me because I was like in so much excruciating pain, and I was like, Uncle Gary, we got to stop this because I'm not really enjoying it.
Okay, building off of that, how big is too big?
I mean, for me, I don't bottom very much, and I haven't had sex in many years, so it's like it's been a while. So I think anything bigger than Big cats.
Anything big, anything
cat
bigger
has
than
a-
12 to 15 inches is.
Cat has an admittedly small penis.
Does
We
he?
talked about this.
I
We've
think that's a
talked about it.
defense. I think that's what guys say, like as a joke. I don't know if that's true.
I say it, and it is true for me.
You do have a small penis.
Yeah.
I think anything.
But I think anything, it's just what you're comfortable with. I mean,
over 7 inches. Anything
you don't
over
want it to-
7 inches is a little too much.
yeah, I like the smaller the better when it comes to sticks like that because you get to enjoy yourself. You know,
What does that mean?
like it's painful if it's like anywhere like if it's above average, it's painful
Oh, I agree.
for me. You know what I mean? So it has to be like, you know, just small enough hot enough where you want to blow them and like, you know, get the fetish of like a nice hot dick, but small enough where it's not going to make you bleed all over your new sheets.
Ew.
Oh, how?
I haven't bled because
Not a common thing.
I already went through my changes.
Craziest.
I already went through my changes. So
What does that mean? Like you're
menopause.
Menopause.
I went through menopause. Get through menopause.
Yeah.
seriously?
Yes. Hey, no.
Yeah. Now, you know, gays are born with one ovary and one testicle, correct?
Look at this. Is so distracting. There's Blattman.
I used to think I had 3 testicles, but it was just a sports hernia.
Oh.
What's hernia on your balls?
It was I think it was from like lifting or something like that. But yeah, basically they had to give me surgery through my belly button.
Oh.
And I was knocked
Endoscopic.
out.
Yeah.
And then they basically just sewed up a hole that went from my like body to my nuts.
I want to sew up my hole just so I stop being a
Just so you stop pooping so much. It's kind of nice football season having everyone in the office here.
It is nice.
Packed. Dave is here. I have to explain to Joey Advisors. We explain what that is. All the football shows you have
Wednesday's
going
a
on.
big tape day here.
Big tape day. Big busy day.
So always being on Wednesdays, bright.
Yeah. Maybe we should
It's
change.
3 p.m.
But I'm excited for our little show here, and I'm excited to get to know you. I really haven't spent much time with you except for, you know, lewd advances across the hallway.
Right. Yes.
But you know, I love your voice. First of all, you're very you have a great voice for radio.
Thank you. Face for radio too. Sometimes.
No,
Oh,
you're
no,
very handsome.
Steven,
You're
please.
extremely handsome.
Extremely.
No, you really are.
Oh, thank you.
What do you mix
Oh
with?
my God.
My dad is from Hong Kong. My mom is Irish and Lithuanian.
Yeah,
A Lithuanian queen.
yeah.
Now Sandra is from Kosovo, believe it or not. Is that near Lithuania?
Well, her new name is Sanjeet.
I have no idea. I don't know much.
It is
about
near,
it.
so Lithuania is near Kosovo.
But now you're multicultural. May I ask you a question and just give us an honest yes or no answer? I don't want to hear any rebuttals. We did shoot our holiday card, and we're getting some feedback
Yeah.
that it might not be appropriate. But
It might be insensitive.
I'm also not offended by almost anything, so I feel like I'll.
that one says clitorectomy. Hold on.
Yeah, got the other one.
This is our holiday card. Notice Sandra and I are sitting down,
You know why that is? It's because they're female.
and we've already had our clitoris removed.
Okay, that needs to be bleeped. Definitely needs to be bleeped.
But yeah, well, you'll be getting a copy. Just send us your address.
Che, this has been lovely. I know
You have to run because there's a.
there's a train that Che has to catch to get back to his family.
Yes, I have to. I am.
Now, is it the Orient Express you're taking?
Basically, it's NJ Transit.
Okay.
I am the head of transportation in
This
my
is
family, so I got to pick up my kid from daycare.
No, it's the Feng Hua
You have a
bus.
kid?
2 kids.
You have a kid? You have kids?
2 kids, yeah.
How old do you
no
think I
idea.
am?
I thought you were in your like 23 or 25.
How old are you? You look young.
36.
You're 36.
I thought you were like a 25-year-old
You
kid
do look good. You
that
look young.
works here.
Yeah, I've been.
You every time you get more and more impressive each time I talk to you.
Oh my God.
I really like you. Fist pump.
Thanks, Joey. One of my favorite moments from Barstool shows this year was Joey winning paintball. And
Oh, how
Thank
great was
you.
that?
I told him, I said it was a legitimately stand up and cheer moment when he went and
He went in and
yeah.
That's called mopping, dear.
was there any good moments you liked about me? Maybe over our
And that's all the time we have.
over our 3-year history together.
401.
3-4-year history. Anything that comes to mind?
I love how you took
Okay.
ownership of the name Pat.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
He started out as Gay Pat, and now he's just Pat.
Yeah.
We had
It was a big moment for me.
another budding superstar also by the name Pat.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, him.
gone
He
on
stole
to-
all my ideas.
he's
Pat
gone on to do
McAfee.
big things, but
I want to do big things.
yes. And also, actually, my favorite moment of you is Chippewas being the best basketball player in the office.
That's
yeah.
right. This is really a really
The team on its
uplifting
back.
Friday.
This was nice.
This
All right,
was
I gotta
lovely.
run.
Well, Che,
All right,
have a
thank you,
great-
Shay, for joining
Towards
us.
this.
Thank you, Che, for joining us.
How about cheesesteak on us?
We'll be right back after this message. All right. Well, that was lovely. Huge thank you to Steve and Cheah for coming in. What do you really think about him, Joe?
I honestly think he's one of the greatest guys around.
I feel like you say that to anyone who's nice to you here.
No, I honestly think that about him. I think he can roll with the punches. He is very smart and intelligent. He's a hard worker. I think he's just a great all around guy.
Math.
Yeah. I saw he had an abacus on his desk.
What's abacus? Say it.
It's an ancient Chinese counting device with beads.
It's an abacus?
You never had an abacus?
On his chest. Now, he can fold the origami crane faster than just about anybody on the planet, believe it or not. We love Cheah. He's funny. He rolls with the punches. He's great. Now, we have some business to get to before we get out of here. We have a live show in Laugh Boston, which we announced 2 days ago. It's in Boston at Laugh Boston Comedy Club. It's right by the fucking Lawn on D, dude. It's near the seaport. It's above Southie. It's fucking southeast of the North End, near Paul Revere's house. We're looking forward to it very much. It's my hometown. The trash is coming out.
We are looking for volunteers.
If you got an accent, if you eat the fucking donkeys every day, if you like McGillicuddies, if you do what's it called where you put the syrup with the McGillicuddies? Something chest hair. I don't know. We're looking for massholes to come out and turn up. It's a new kind of show.
A new concept.
We've reinvented ourselves a little bit here. This is not Goonfest. We think it has potential to be better than Goonfest, and we're going to be pulling out surprises. Like
there's going to be wigs. There's going to be acrobatics. There's going to be racial slurs. There's going to be evangelical protest.
There's going to be. We invited the Westboro Baptist Church to come out, believe it or not.
But I'm excited. It's more of an intimate venue than Goonfest. Yeah. And this is how we're going to be able to do this in all the cities. You're saying come to Philly, come to LA, come to Texas, come to Nashville.
Anus is going to be there.
We're able to come all these places, and Anus is going to be coming. KB and Nick will be coming. They're doing coat check that night, and then the next day they're going to be performing. So if you want to see Anus, stay in Boston for the night, because the next night there's going to be tickets for Anus show.
It's free, and it's actually outside of Faneuil Hall.
Yeah.
But it's a performance nonetheless.
Yeah.
And I heard a rumor that Nick will actually be gifting us something very large. He's having shipped in from New York on stage. So that's going to be awesome. It's going to be a blast.
Tickets are affordable. There's going to be cocktails. There's going to be small bites and
big bites.
Yeah.
So huge thank you to everyone for listening this week. We will be back next week with a couple of guests and an awesome show on Wednesday. Until then, make sure to subscribe to all of our channels. That's it for this one. Have a great weekend. Bye.